Welcome to Dexon Photography. My name is Jannis Dierksen, and today I want to talk about success in photography and how I use one rule to decide how successful I am. And that rule is success is a numbers game. In April this year, 2017, at the end of April, I chose one weekend where I decided I will take pictures of 101 people on the street of any town. I chose Hamburg, and in the end I took, I think, 11,000 images, and we photographed over 101 people, and we got 98 people after the second day. So Friday and Saturday we photographed 98 people, and I do this actually on an everyday basis. So I make about 200 to 600 euros on one day when I go out on the street of any town and photograph people. And I find it fascinating that to be successful, when you take pictures of people, when you want to photograph people, the only thing you need for that is a camera, a lens, and people. Now the question is, where are people? Actually, everywhere. So it actually means you can be successful everywhere. And that is insane. And guess how many people there are? Count the people. It's incredible. I was on the streets of Hamburg so often, and it's crazy how few times I met people twice, or even more often. I did that. I met people in other cities that told me, you photographed me already last month, last year, and it's always a great moment. But it happens so few times, and I did over 1,000 shootings in the last year or 2 years. And if you are struggling, or if you want photography to be your main job, you have to look at your numbers. Success is a numbers game. Now, let's take a look at some of the images. On the Friday, the weather wasn't perfect. So I will show you some pictures I took on that day while we were talking to people on the streets, wanting to photograph them, and it started to rain. I got wet, the camera got wet, the camera stopped working actually, and guess what happens when it's raining? Nobody's out on the streets. I stand there with Joachim, a friend of mine who filmed me that day, and there is nobody on the streets. And for example, there were 2 girls standing right in the door of Hugo Boss. I think it was Hugo Boss, the shop. They were standing in the door. They were not going out because it was raining. And I thought, okay, I go now to these 2 girls, and we make a shooting, and we make great pictures right here. If it's raining, it doesn't matter. I need my numbers. It will be a successful weekend when we photograph 101 people from Friday till Sunday. The best would be from Friday till Saturday night or evening. So on Sunday, when it really rains, I'm fine. I got the goal reached even a day earlier. That's fine. On Sunday there are also not so many people in this city because all the shops are closed. So I believe that success is always there where there is struggle. So sometimes I'm in the street. I was in Amsterdam. I drove 5 hours in the morning to Amsterdam with the bus. I drove 5 hours back the same day, and I arrived in Amsterdam, and it was raining and it was windy, and I couldn't see any people because everybody had their umbrella in their face. And guess what happened there? Also the camera stopped working, and I was standing there coming out of the train station and thinking, how can I take pictures here? I came here to take pictures, and I was thinking about giving up. I was thinking, I will take a look at Amsterdam. I will go into the shops. I will go into a museum. I never was here before. But I came there to give joy to others, to photograph people, to give them the pictures for free. I pay for that. And then I started to talk to people, and many said, no, it's raining. Don't take pictures of me in the rain. No, look at my jacket. This jacket is not nice. It's a rain jacket. Why? Look at my hair. You cannot take pictures of me with this hair. Who are you? Why do you want to talk to me on the streets? You don't take pictures of me. It happens to me all the time, but it doesn't matter because success is a numbers game. I have to manage the numbers, and I know that if I talk to 10 people on the street, 6 will say yes, 4 will say no. And that's what I do. I focus on the numbers. So I know when I talk to 40 people on the streets, to me it doesn't matter who says no, because I know 60% will say yes. And these are the people that I photograph. And these are the people that will buy the images, or that will get all images for free if I decide that so. So I will show you some of the images from that day in Amsterdam when it was raining. I didn't know Amsterdam at all. It was the first time there. I drove 10 hours the same day in the bus. The camera stopped working. I bought a new full-frame Canon DSLR the next day because I had the wedding 3 days later. These are great moments. I love it when everything goes wrong, or something, the camera falls down, lenses fall down, it breaks. These are moments that I enjoy because it's part of the story, it's part of the success. You have to struggle to be successful. If you don't struggle and you are successful, the success doesn't feel right. It only feels right if it's really earned, and it's only earned when it is hard. When you meet with the model and take pictures in an environment you know, that's very easy. That is not success. Success is photographing somebody you don't know at a place you don't know, at the weather you don't know, in 3 minutes. Or to go in a shop, a store, and ask for the manager there and take pictures there, and they can buy the images of their shoes or their watches or whatever they sell. So I know I can choose how I live. I can live in Germany and in Spain. We can live in a very expensive place where we live, with expensive cars in front of the house. And the only thing I need for that is a number. I take over 40,000 images a month. Every month in summer, in May, in June, in July, in August, until the end of October. I take 40,000 images or more a month. And that is my number. These are my numbers that I need for the life I live. And I choose the life I live by the numbers. How many people I talk to on the streets. How many pictures I take. These are the numbers. This is the success. If I take 5,000 images a month or 50,000 images a month, I promise you the lifestyle will look different. You can buy stuff with 50,000 images a month that a person with 5,000 images a month cannot buy. You can travel where others will not travel in that time because they are working. But you can intensify your numbers. I can go out on the streets 1 week, photograph every day. I don't edit the images at all. They look fine straight from the camera. People buy the images. I make 300, 400, 500 euros a day. And after a week, I can go to Spain. I can spend time here with Anna. To me, there are two things that are important. It's Anna and it's photography, and that's all I do. I don't care much about many other things. I don't even care about shopping. I don't go often grocery shopping to the grocery store. I don't care about cleaning up the house. There are many things that I don't care about, but I care about photography and my girlfriend, and I want to combine both every day. And that's to me quality of life, and that is success to me. It's every day that I live, and I do what I love to do every day, and in the center of it is giving joy to others. And maybe you can do that too.